standing at 5'11", weighing 170 pounds, fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, representing Rodrigo Vaghi Jiu-Jitsu, with a background in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and boxing. He has a record of 14-5-2 in NHB competition. Please welcome to the cage, Steve Berger.
Well, as I say, 5'11", 170 pounds, 28 years of age. He is a jiu-jitsu purple belt with an extensive boxing background. Again, which makes it for a very, very effective combination in this type of fighting. His trainer is Rodrigo Vaghi, manager Steve Berger Sr., and again, his record in NHB is 14-5-3. He's the SFC Tri-State Champion, Iron Heart Champion, and UFC veteran. He originally started as a boxer, but he always had a love for contact sports. And obviously, again, wants to be a champion and be a Pride main event. Favorite technique, well-rounded fighter, and does whatever it takes to get the job done well. With a purple belt in jiu-jitsu and boxing background, he's probably well able to do that, again, to do whatever it takes.
You're fighting tough opponent, Chris Brennan. He's a KOTC veteran, former champion. What problems do you think he presents to you?
He's, like you said, he's a tough guy. He comes to win. He's an all-around fighter. You know, he can fight on his feet, he can fight on the ground. You know, I don't really see any one problem. I just think I need to watch for everything. You know, he's a tough guy, and can't let my guard down.
Where do you think your I know you've watched a lot of video on him. Are there any holes in his game that you think you could take advantage of?
Yeah, I've seen a few chinks in his armor, but they're a secret. You know. Hopefully I can expose him tonight.
Fighting out of Irvine, California, and representing Next Generation Fighting Academy with a background in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's a former KOTC middleweight champion with a record of 10-4-1 in NHB. Please welcome to the cage, Chris Brennan. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your King of the Cage middleweight championship match.
Chris the West Side Strangler Brennan. This is the real deal here. 5'8", 170 pounds, excuse me. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He was a former KOTC middleweight champion. Lost it to Joe Hurley out of the Lion's Den. Was pretty much in control of that fight most of the fight. Sat back for a heel hook, lost control. Joe Hurley rolled up, landed a couple elbows, and that was it. He's on the road to his comeback. Now he's got another title shot. His last fight was against Kevin Hogan. He had an impressive win over Kevin Hogan. Armbar, that was King of the Cage 10. Critical mass. He's been up in Big Bear for the last couple weeks. You know, training at that high altitude. You know, Chris Brennan is well aware the cardio is 90% of the fight.
I'm standing here with former KOTC middleweight champion Chris Brennan. Chris, I know you've been in Big Bear training at that high altitude. Tell the people at home a little bit about that.
Yeah, it was brutal training. We've been up there for, we actually only got to go up for 10 days. Went up there and trained at Big Bear Fitness and Boxing Center up there, and altitude's high. We were running Summit Mountain from 7,000 foot altitude all the way up to 8,400. So it was pretty brutal there. It's very thin. Hope it makes a big difference today.
You're fighting a real tough guy, Steve Berger. What do you know about him, and how are you going to approach this fight?
Respectful. You know, he's very good on the feet. He's very good on the ground. It should be, it should be a good fight. He's not a brawler. He's a good technical fighter, so it should be a very entertaining and interesting fight. I think it'll be a chess match on the ground and on the feet.
Are there any chinks in his armor that you've spotted that you could expose?
The only thing I know, and hopefully I don't jinx myself now, the only thing I know is he's very susceptible to takedown. You know, I should be able to keep it up or keep it down, depending on where I want it to be, but the stand-up's good and his ground's good, so I think the only thing that's noticeable is his wrestling. He's not a great wrestler, but as far as his boxing and his jiu-jitsu goes, he's good in both places.
Prediction for the fight?
Kimura. The Kimura.
Round one for the KOTC middleweight championship belt. Chris Brennan in the black trunks, Steve Berger with the blue trunks, white trim. Here we go. Both fighters feeling each other out. Nice kick by Chris Brennan.
Oh,
Nice takedown. Chris Brennan, beautiful technique. Immediately trying to pass the guard. Does not want to be in the full guard of Steve Berger. Steve Berger has a pretty good guard. Like you mentioned earlier, he got Seichi Ikimoto and Shudo. He got him in an armbar triangle.
Yep, he understands the ground game, that's for sure.
Chris Brennan, excellent job at passing at this point right here. Almost
there.
there.
He goes. He's in. Nice side control. Cross-face control there, just controlling the chin of Berger.
Berger doing a pretty good job at trying to get Chris Brennan back in the guard. He's not letting Chris Brennan establish complete control.
I was just going to say he's got to tuck his head in though, because I expected Brennan to let go with that right hand.
Oh, beautiful
there he goes,
switch.
going for the, almost.
Almost had it.
That was a nice escape by Steve Berger then.
Nice attempt, nice escape. We're seeing some true jiu-jitsu skills right here.
Absolutely, that's it. You're seeing both sides of the game.
Chris Brennan trying to pass. Steve Berger trying to put him back in full guard. He's got him in half guard here. Halfway there.
Brennan raining down with those punches now. All
Big
going
shots.
well. Big shots. But Berger not doing a bad job. Once he gets control, he's nullifying a lot of those punches there. But Brennan did score a couple of nice shots.
Brennan refusing to let Berger put him in full guard. Refusing. Almost with the mount. Chris Brennan always has the mount. Almost. Back in half guard. It's a battle for position so far, with Brennan landing a couple big shots.
This is dangerous here. Berger's got to keep Brennan's head down. He's going to wear too many of those punches. There you go. The left hand coming in. The right hand will follow soon. He's got to be careful though. There you go. See, big right hand glanced off the side of Berger's head, but boy, it's a dangerous punch from that position.
Well, Steve Berger's got him where he wants him. Let's see his submission attempts here. You know he's going to go for an armbar or a triangle here. But Chris Brennan's pretty slick. Hard to finish.
Oh,
hard to finish Chris Brennan in the guard.
Oh, another right hand just glanced off the side of Berger's head. Nice.
This one's just getting started, people.
These guys, they can punch, they can kick, they can grapple, they've got it all.
Nice takedown.
Once again in the half guard.
Looks like there's blood coming from the eye of Steve Berger. He's got a lot of blood. Chris Brennan smells it. He's attacking it. Looks like the left eye.
He's going to keep trying to open it up there. Is it cut below? Yeah, below the left eye.
It's a good spot for Steve Berger.
This right hand of Brennan's the one that's doing the damage, and he sees that cut, and any good fighter's going to go after a weakness like that, try and open it up more. Berger's got to keep that right hand out of action.
So far, it's all Chris Brennan on top of Steve Berger, trying to pass, slipping in punches in between, doing an excellent job of controlling Steve Berger.
Berger's trying to get Brennan's head down, but he's just not being able to do it so far. Oh, look at that. Nice forearm driving his head back into the mat.
Grinding that forearm into the eye socket of Steve Berger.
There's a left hand coming in.
Left hand.
His elbows, forearms. Well, yeah. Berger not able to get out from underneath there.
Chris Brennan doing an excellent job at not letting Steve Berger put him in full guard. Excellent control by Chris Brennan. He's all over Steve.
This right hand's going to come down again. There it is. Right hand. Berger's got to watch out for that right hand. He's getting nailed time after time with it. Especially a position like this. There it is again.
Big shots.
Big shots. Berger's wearing a lot of these. 10 seconds left. Oh, there's that right hand again.
Big round for Chris Brennan. All Chris Brennan.
There you go. Still sportsmanship, helping the opponent up. Again, we love to see that from these guys. They're gentlemen when it comes to that.
Excellent control.
A lot of people
Brennan.
will find it hard to understand, wouldn't they, without being in the fight game. You can be there trying to punch somebody's head in, next bell rings, and you're helping him up. You know, it's a strange phenomena of this sort of game.
Chris Brennan's been around for a while. This is all business to him. There's really
Absolutely, and that's
no
what
animosity
it is.
between.
It's business, yeah, they're at work. There's that cut, though. No, it's not a wide one, you know, it's just that bone there, of course, the soft skin and everything's very easy to get cut. A lot of boxers suffer from that.
Chris Brennan keeping Steve Berger from pulling full guard. Nice job.
And the good thing is Brennan's kind of happy to stay there, you know, and just rain punches down to do damage from that position. He's doing extremely well.
A good combination of striking and trying to improve your position by Chris Brennan. You know, you see a lot of either or. Either a guy's just sitting in the guard trying to pound, or a guy passing without throwing any strikes. He's doing both. Doing both very well.
Taking advantage wherever he happens to be.
Round two, Chris Brennan in the black trunks, Steve Berger in the blue trunks. It's all Chris Brennan so far. Big right, just misses.
Big right hand.
Chris Brennan goes for the shoot, misses it.
Oh, Berger attempted the left knee, missed.
Back to the mat they go. Steve Berger on his back against the fence. Chris Brennan on top.
It's going to be bad for Berger. He's going to wear some more punches here. See it coming already. That's what he has to do. He has to keep Brennan close to him so he doesn't get any distance to be able to rain those punches down, because that's where the damage was earlier.
Steve Berger attempting a sweep, trying to elevate Chris Brennan. Chris Brennan way too slick for that. Now he's caught in full guard. Steve Berger's only chance here is just to